Hey, Intuitive Soul Tribe. Mel, Intuitive Soul Coach here, excited to dive into the collective energy and take a look at purpose, mission, and decisiveness. Now, as I was tuning into your energy, I received the Two of Swords in my mind's eye. So some of you could be going back and forth, wondering, do I move in this direction? Do I move in that direction? So Spirit has guided me to pull from the Life Purpose Oracle here. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, collective, welcome. Your first card out here we have is creative expression. Now it says your soul longs to express itself creatively. So some of you could be in either a dead-end job or in a relationship or in an environment that feels stifled. You feel trapped, you feel stuck, you're feeling confined, because I'm getting a strong energy of the Eight of Swords. So that can be a self-imprisonment, and there is liberation that's emanating from this card here. So if you have some ideas, if you have a creative endeavor, or if you want to build a business, or if you want to make a big move in your life, whatever it may be for you, your soul is speaking to you at this time. So for those of you that are riding the fence, or you're on the edge of a creative breakthrough, I feel like you're being asked to express yourself through maybe dance, through music, through yoga, through healing energy, which is the next card out. This is about you being you. And if that means you disappoint some people along the way, then so be it, right? It's not that I see you intentionally stepping on people's toes or trying to hurt people's feelings. That's not what this is about. This is about you liberating yourself, even if it means that you have to have that difficult conversation, or it could mean that you have to step fully into your power by signing up for that class, right? Or doing something that allows you to express yourself on a deeper level. Now let's clarify here, Spirit. What does this mean for our soul tribe here? The Magician. Beautiful. The Magician is all about magic, right? And you can see that the Magician, on his hood there, he has the infinity symbol. So infinite opportunities are available to you. So I feel like I'm talking to my entrepreneurs out here, or the creatives, the magicians, the alchemists, all of you, which should be each and every one of you, because we're constantly creating and manifesting our world, our reality, by our thoughts, by our beliefs, by our intentions. And the Magician reminds you here, collective, that you have all the tools available. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the swords, you have the pentacles to be able to manifest that life. And some of you, you feel like you're missing one of those tools. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough money, right? Or maybe you don't feel like you have the spiritual wisdom to share or to create. Whatever this may be for you, Spirit is saying, take one step towards this creative expression, and we'll help you out along the way. You're not alone. And some of you feel very isolated. That may be why I was picking up on that Eight of Swords, because you don't feel like you have what it takes to express yourself. I'm also getting something with the throat chakra, voice. This could also affect health. So be mindful of any coughs, colds, thyroids, frogs in the throat, people clearing their throat when they're around you. This can be how we swallow life or take in life, right? So I feel like the throat is coming up for you to express yourself creatively and to be able to speak what's on your mind as well, speaking your words into being. What else do we have here for the Magician? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, sometimes the Nine of Pentacles, when it does show up in the lower vibration, it can be not following through, right? That can be some of our own worst, worst advice is we want to do something, but then we don't follow through. And then we say, well, I should just give up on this, or maybe the time has passed, right? So we make excuses and then we don't follow through. But the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is one of my favorite energies. It's pre-Empress. It's so close to the Queen of Pentacles. She creates a life that she loves, right? She's proud of. She's achieve this by putting hard work into what she wants. And sometimes it's individually, right? She's created this life individually. This is safety, security, wealth, self-sufficiency. But she realizes that she didn't get there from scratch. She's worked her way towards this 9, and now she can enjoy some of the fruits of her labor. So Spirit is saying, if you stay consistent through your creative expression, collective, if you allow your soul to be free, to do what your soul wants to do. Maybe some of you want to travel or book that trip. Maybe you want to write a book. Perhaps you want to adopt a child. Maybe you want to break free from a situation that feels stifling. Whatever this is, your soul is calling for you to do it, because for one, you're the archetype, or excuse me, the alchemist. You're the magician of your world. And for two, you are a strong, independent soul who can do anything you set your mind to. So that's the message here of creative expression. All right, for some of you energy healers out there, for those of you that are light workers, maybe you're energy workers, you could be massage therapists, you may work in the energy healing field. I mean, that can be many different things. This can even be nurses, doctors, CNAs. It can be rehab specialists, counselors, AODA. It says your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So I do pick up that a lot of you watching are healers. Now, maybe you have created this healing into a profession, but a lot of you have been called to heal a big area of your own life. And even if it only stays at a personal level, it actually does flow into your career in many ways and many other areas of your life. So Spirit, what do the healers out there need to know at this time? The mediums, the psychics, the light workers, the doctors, nurses, Reiki practitioners, the Chariot. Don't trip up by getting in your own way. Don't self-sabotage by telling yourself that you're not a healer, or second guessing or doubting your intuition, your skills, because the Chariot is the fastest moving energy. And sometimes we feel like we're not moving forward at the pace that we would like, right? This is Cancerian energy here. It can be lack of direction even. And I am getting that sometimes it can feel overwhelming, because if you're an energy healer, most likely you're picking up on a lot of frequencies, a lot of energy, not just by you, the people that you live with, the people that you surround yourself with. Most importantly, you have come from a place, most likely even in your own childhood, where you've had to heal something deep within you. A lot of light workers, a lot of healers have gone through a major personal transformation themselves. I'm getting something here with alcoholism for some of you. Maybe some of you took the sober path. I know I have myself. I've been sober for a couple years now. For others of you, this could be some sort of childhood trauma or abuse that you've gone through as well. And this was part of your healing journey yourself. So you could be that healer, that teacher, that mentor. Now, we have a lot of mental energy going on, and sometimes the biggest block of our own intuition is our mind, okay? And there you have the Four of Swords. So this can be obsession, obsessing about a situation. It can be overthinking, overworking, ignoring the signs of rest, ignoring the signs of healing. Some of you, this is how you help other people. You help other people heal. The Four of Swords is the card of rest and retreat. Some of you want to create a healing retreat center is what I'm hearing here. Maybe it's a spiritual retreat center. Some of you, this is in different countries, different continents. This could be an area within your town or your city where maybe you have a suite and it has many different rooms of healing modalities, right? For others of you, I also feel like the Ace of Swords coming in is saying, you have more wisdom. You have access to the collective consciousness here. So use your mind wisely. That's an important message for you healers out there. Use your mind wisely, okay? Because the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. And the truth is that you're an energy healer, that your natural healing energies are important. It is a part of your life purpose. It's part of your evolution. It's part of why you were put here on earth, why you chose to come down to earth here. Let's get a final message here. Final tarot card for the energy healers. What do they need to know? Two of Cups. Love could have been a factor that was the catalyst or is the catalyst to some sort of spiritual or awakening, right? Some of you, this could be the whole concept of twin flame, which I don't dive into too much because this is about soul contracts and partnerships, but I am getting here union. So some of you, you may meet someone while you are healing, okay, while you are the catalyst here for... It's almost as if I see two souls that have been on the spiritual healing path coming together. Now, even if it doesn't have to be love. Two of Cups can be a very important partnership. It could be, a mentor and a student. It could be coming together in the way that brings about a lot of transformation. Now, Two of Cups is also about love. It's about unions. It can be about healing past traumas. It can be about opening the heart up after a time of maybe rejection or abandonment. Some of you, that's a big part of this energy healing. But I love the Two of Cups coming in to clarify here because it means that your masculine and feminine are combining. They're coming together, and that's a big integral piece of your energy work. All right, next up we have family. So it says, loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Now, family has been coming up for a lot of people lately, especially for those of you that have come from a lot of gossip, broken homes. There's been a lot of, it almost feels like malicious intent, even with the Page of Swords showing up. Sometimes that can be gossip, but it's almost as if I feel new discoveries, discovering who you are through your lineage. Some of you could even be looking into your roots, your ancestry. Maybe you've taken some sort of a test to find out where you come from. I'm getting adoption here. I'm getting foster homes. I'm getting fertility. Family could be a big thing. Divorce, marriage, children, adult children. I'm also getting something with autism or even children with special needs, regardless of what age. I feel like that's been a big part of either your personal life or even your professional life. Okay, with the Page of Swords, this is children energy. Some of you may even have a child who is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone who may be contemplating going back to school or learning something new. Spirit, what else do we have for family? I'm hearing as well, they will be okay. Someone may be moving. Someone may be getting a job. There could be some concerns around a child or the livelihood of a child. I'm hearing they will be okay. Yeah, and this could be why. Five of Wands. It's in reverse though, so there could be some criticism. There could be some competitiveness. Some of you may have a child that's trying to get a job or get into school. I also see someone working in, I don't know if this is a governing agency, such as maybe law enforcement, or someone wants to work. It could be uniform. Someone may be military as well. Someone may wear a uniform or maybe scrubs or something of that nature. It's like I feel everyone wears the same thing, and you can actually see all of these people wearing the same thing. So some of you, this could be you learning something new, collective, going back to school to help your family or upgrading your career in some way, shape, or form, but it feels like you're in the midst of some sort of competition here. I feel like you actually will have the upper hand in a sense where staying true to your path, even though there could have been or there could be some rejections, you will be the winner, or you will come out the winner, even if it's not that specific position or that specific thing that you thought was going to be the top. Spirit has plans for you, and I'm getting a really good celebratory energy for whatever this is, whatever you're trying to win or come to the top in here. Look at that. King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. There it is. There is the wish fulfillment. This is long-term growth. This is stability. This could be, it could be anything, of course, collective. Please take it as it resonates for you. Whatever this new beginning, it could be a new job. It could be a new relationship. It could be the beginning of starting a family here, but it's long term. Okay. The King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups is a major wish fulfillment, one that is here to stay. And that's interesting because family is here to stay, right? Family is something that you can't necessarily, well, they say you can't pick your family, but I believe we choose our family prior to coming into this lifetime. But it's almost as if something that you are doing now, whenever you're watching these videos, they're timeless, but whatever you're thinking about starting, this could be a creative endeavor. It's something that your beautiful mind is concocting. It could be that creative idea. It could be energy healing. It could be, in the family works. Page of Swords gives that challenge a wink in the eye and says, I'm ready, right? They're a fact lover. They are searching for the next best thing. They're all about the truth. But I feel like you're taking action here. And that's what the Five of Wands says, taking action. There's going to be some big changes around a family dynamic. Some of you may even have a spouse or someone who gets a job and you relocate, right? Because fives are about change. So there's going to be a change, maybe travel, maybe even a little bit of obstacles, some hoops to jump through before you get to this Nine of Cups, before you reach the top of the mountain, right? With the King of Pentacles. But once you get this, it's here to stay. So I really love this family card coming in here for you. I also get that some of you have never met your family member. Maybe you've never met your father, you've never met your mother, if you were adopted, or perhaps there was a cousin that you didn't know, you found out on Ancestry or something of that nature. I do feel like either you're going to meet them or you're going to find out about them if they've crossed over, something of that nature. All right, collective, you have books showing up here, books. Some of you are authors, you're writers, you are creators. It says you connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Some of you are reading a book right now that is very influential or it's important, even if it's fiction, right? But for a lot of you, this could be a nonfiction self-help book, or it's a memoir that you are currently writing. Some of you are journaling. You may heal through your writings. Let's clarify. What do we need to know about the books, please, for the collective? Okay. Oh, wow. 10 of Cups just literally fell on here. So yeah, some of you, this is a memoir, or it is a book where you help others. I am getting some sort of self-help book, or maybe it's a fiction book about family, but the 10 of Cups is quite beautiful. It is really achieving that level of success. You can't go past the 10, and 10 breaks down to a 1, and 1s are about new beginnings. So for some of you, if you've been wanting to write a book, I feel like you will complete this, but maybe go back to that creative expression and stay consistent, because that was the big message coming through with the creative expression. Some of you creatively express yourself through your work, through journaling, or through books. And I feel like this is a big yes. This is a big go for it card. I also see something with photography here for those of you photographers out there, or vloggers, or podcasters, YouTubers. There is an energy here of maybe writing a mission statement, or writing an ebook, or coming up with your own course or your own class. Spirit, what else do we have? What final message for the books showing up here for the collective? Okay, I thought it was the Queen of Cups flip out here. Okay, thank you. Interesting. So we have, again, that Page of Swords. See how these all fit together? Someone could be writing about family in a book, which we just seen with that 10 of Cups. But the Page of Swords here as well is literally, she's holding a book. Some of you, this is going back to school. It's education. It's knowledge. You could be the teacher. You could be the student. And that's what the Page of Swords is, typically the student, right? But you could be the one teaching students at this time as well through your involvement with teachings or books. I am getting here anxiety, maybe around a situation. Okay, this could be for any of what we've talked about here. With the Nine of Swords, this could be anxiety of feeling stuck in a situation. And we kind of picked that up earlier. I felt with that creative expression that some of you feel very confined. I was getting the Eight of Swords, but here's the Nine, which is completions. Nines are, accomplishment. You've accomplished what you've needed. And not that we accomplish tons when we're in anxiety, but sometimes we go through life's challenges. And it looks like that Five of Wands, some of you have gone through life's challenges and you had a spiritual awakening here. And when the Hanged Man shows up, this is a very powerful energy of opening up that crown chakra and understanding and having a sense of awareness of the why. And that's what's leading you towards this new beginning with this page. So if this has to do with a book, family, some sort of health, detox, or healing. Maybe this is expressing yourself through a very important conversation. This could be admitting to yourself that you want to go back to school, or admitting that you don't want to be in a relationship, or admitting that this is causing you a lot of anxiety and stress. But you're coming to the end of a cycle here, collective, because you're waking up to the truth of your soul, of your purpose, of your mission. All right, let's get some final cards here. You have teacher. Okay, we just said student. Well, some of you are definitely teachers. And this is you inspiring others through your books, through your words. Some of you could teach young people. You may work in a traditional teaching setting, or maybe you are a principal. Perhaps you are a professor. But a lot of you are spiritual teachers, where we just talked about YouTubers or podcasters, right? You teach through your words, or you teach through your own experiences. So even if you're not writing a memoir, you're sharing your life experiences in some way, shape, or form that is really the catalyst to other people's teachings in a very, very big way. So this could have many different meanings here, but for those of you where this is resonating with, I am getting it's time to go for it, or it's time to take what you've learned and put it to action, put it to use here. There could be some testing. I'm getting some sort of test coming in here for you. I don't know if this is an actual test from the universe. And we have bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. We have the Two of Cups again. So there could be something that you're being tested, maybe physically, maybe there's an exam or a board of a certification, something of that nature. I feel schooling or education is important here. That could help you express yourself more by learning more about yourself or learning more about your craft. I also get here, there's been a lot of teaching in relationships, in love, and this doesn't surprise me. With, the full moon lunar eclipse in Libra, which is very Venusian, very Venus-like energy. So Two of Cups could really be testing relationships at this time as well, teaching you some major lessons around your commitments, around your beliefs, around your morals, and what aligns with your soul's path versus what you've been taught by your parents, by society, or by the rest of the world, right? Hierophant energy showing up here. So what else do we have for teaching? Spirit, what does the collective need to know around teachings? What are they learning at this time? What do they need to know? When to hang on, when to let go, when to be honest with oneself. We have the Four of Pentacles showing up. Sometimes this can be around finances. Sometimes this can be around withholding affection, withholding love. Okay, so for those of you that are in some sort of union and someone has withheld affection, it's time to get honest and ask yourself why. Is this because there's a relationship or a union that I've learned all that I can, but I'm holding on for the sake of hanging on because that's all I know? Or am I hanging on, or not hanging on for that matter, because there's something within you that needs to take a good hard look at? And that's what I see here with the Ace of Truth, the Ace of Swords coming in again. So there's a common thread amongst this reading today, collective, and I feel like the mind, we may see in 2024, and this is something I've been saying for quite some time, even into 2025, where we need to think for ourselves, right? That is a very integral piece of our survival. And I'm going to say that again. Us connecting to our own intuition is going to be integral to the survival here of, mankind. I know that sounds way out there and some of you are like, Melissa, what are you talking about? But we need to trust ourselves, right? We need to be able to know when it's our intuition talking versus when we feel the projection or the demands or commands of someone of higher authority or of governing agency or of whatever it may be. We need to be able to tap into the intuitive consciousness, right? Because we are all here to help each other. I think I just read a quote the other day that said, we're all here to walk each other home, right? We're all here to walk each other home. So how can we let go of maybe pride, right? Let go of pain, resentment, egos. I mean, we all have ego to a degree. I mean, it's part of the human experience, but we can have a healthy ego where we can even wish our enemy well, right? We can wish them well and hope the best for them on their soul's journey. I'm not saying that you have to go out there and start, wishing everyone well, but it's about your purpose, your journey. And that may be part of getting honest with oneself, getting honest with who you are, not second guessing your own intuition. And for some of you, that's why you have the Hierophant here with the Two of Cups. What is that joint common energy here that you want to see in the world? Be the change you wish to see, right? So the energy you're putting out is what you're going to see in return. It's the law of attraction. It's the law of cause and effect. It is the law of karma. And I feel for a lot of you, you're being guided here to let go of something that no longer serves you and to truly get honest with yourself, because that is the teachings at this time. This is spiritual teachings for a lot of you. And this could be what you're teaching others at this time as well. All right, rant over. Last but not least, we have flowers. Some of you are green thumbers, right? Some of you, this could be a year where you finally plant that garden. You grow your own lavender. You work with essential oils. You work with maybe Bach flower remedies. Some of you may have a lilac bush or a rose bush. It says working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So flowers could be significant. I'm also seeing here a pressed flower in a book. Okay, a pressed flower in a book. So that could mean something to you. Maybe some of you had a loved one or a grandparent or someone cross over and maybe you took a flower from that funeral and pressed it in a book. Some of you, maybe it's some sort of a significator that you're thinking of now that you haven't thought of in quite some time. For others of you, maybe this is a memory that pops up. I'm kind of getting a memory for half of you. This could be a memory. For the other half of you, I feel like you're being guided to bring the outdoors inside or to work with the outdoors more. So this doesn't just have to be, it could be eating more plants, eating more earth-based products. I mean, you can eat flowers. You can eat dandelion tea, right? Even though dandelion, I think they call it a weed. But I feel like it is important here to open yourself up to Mother Nature. So let's clarify. Spirit, what do we have for flowers showing up here for our soul tribe? What is the soul tribe? The Devil in reverse. Okay, so something here with healing, and this could be health. For those of you that have been dealing with maybe a chronic health condition, look into some flowers. Maybe it is, I think there's even Melissa is the name of a specific, they gave me that, not just because it's my name, but Melissa could be helpful. They have, I think there's like ashwagandha, there's lemon balm. I mean, they don't have to just be flowers, but some of you could be looking into herbs, supplements, flowers, working with essential oils here as well. Flowers could be very healing, very therapeutic. The devil can be anything that holds us captive, right? The devil can be addictions. The devil can be obsessions, fears, manipulation, codependency, materialism. When the devil shows up in reverse, soul tribe, this is reclaiming your power, freeing yourself. And I just get the energy here of flowers helping you or any of what we talked about that connects to plants or flowers or outdoorsy plant medicine, right? That could be something that helps you escape from this devil. And I'm getting a special message here. Don't shoot the messenger. But I feel I'm getting microdosing. And even though sometimes the devil can be addictions, for those of you that may have had major PTSD or major trauma, or you've had some sort of addictions, maybe microdosing small amounts of, I don't know if this is psilocybin or it could be frog venom, whatever this is here. I feel like someone out there, it may not resonate with all of you, it won't. Some of you could be looking into micro dosing, okay? I know that's not going to resonate, but just take a look at that. Maybe it has to do with cannabis, THC. I mean, those are flowers, right? So I am getting something here with, it's almost like reverse. It feels a little bit, I don't want to say reverse psychology, but it's actually beneficial to you in some way, shape, or form. Okay. And I'm not an advocate here on, go do ayahuasca or go do that or go do that. Trust in yourself first and foremost. But I am getting, for those of you that have struggled with anything that is devil-like, which we all have at some point in our lives, it's part of the human experience. There's something with flowers being able to help heal that energy. All right, final message here for the collective. What is the collective? What does our intuitive soul tribe need to know at this time? You have the King of Wands. This is about you taking charge of your destiny, collective, okay? You could have fire in your chart, but what I'm getting here is because we just entered Aries season. And again, although these readings are timeless, a lot of you are watching it during a fire season. And I am getting that this is the time where you're being called to take charge of your destiny. There could be a very active energy coming in for you. This is you being very passionate, very goal-oriented, very driven. For those of you that are entrepreneurs, or for those of you that have these creative endeavors or these ideas, this is go time. Okay, you could be a wonderful businesswoman, businessman. You're a leader. You have natural success within you. You could be a spiritual influencer, a motivational speaker. This could be a wonderful time to take on a new adventure. You're very warm. You're very passionate for life, for yourself, for what you do, for the people that you want to surround yourself with. You're braver than you think. You have more courage than you think. And I'm really getting the strong message, the strong pull here, Intuitive Soul Tribe, for you to go after what you want. Chase your dreams, chase your destiny. This King of Wands, he is, out of all the kings, in my opinion, the one that really does what he needs to do to get to that emperor status. So for those of you that want to build your empire, whatever that may look like to you. Maybe it's retirement, maybe it's family, maybe it's career, maybe it's business, maybe it's health, whatever it may be. This King of Wands, he builds his empire, right? There's no stopping him, because when he gets that fire up his you-know-what, there's no stopping him. And that lion in the background is reminding you that you have all of the courage, that you have everything you need within you, that strength, that gentleness, to have the self-discipline, to not sabotage, and to focus on your strengths. To, of course, know your weaknesses so they don't come up and bite you in the you-know-what like that devil can, right? But to know what they are, but to focus on your strengths. Focus on what you're good at. And you know what you're good at, collective. You've been told it. You're either doing it professionally, or you've been told that you're really great at talking to people. You're great at healing. You're great at teaching. You're great at art. You're great at, family. You're great at writing. You're great at flowers and wellness. Whatever it may be for you, go for it. That is your message here from your higher self. And that is what I have for you. I hope that resonates. I hope it was helpful. If so, please give the video a thumbs up. It certainly helps the algorithm, and it helps get the messages to those that need it most. If you are new to the channel and haven't already hit that subscribe and bell button, please do so. Thank you so very much for tuning in today. Lots of love.